Hey guys, this is Mike Cornell. I am going to be making a video, 4 steps on becoming successful in your business. No matter what uh, business you're in, you can become successful if you use these 4 things. Okay. Um, all right, awesome. Just want to give you some background. I'm an entrepreneur. I have been for about 5 years, and I think I said that in another video. But um, yeah, I love business. I love working out, and I like psychology. I'm into pickup too as well. Um, so yeah, I'm into a bunch of different things. But all right, moving on. So 4 steps to being successful in business. Let's start. Number 1 is being consistent. Okay, being consistent is very important because by being consistent, you can create momentum. And when you create momentum, you become unstoppable. So right now, I work 6 days a week. And I know there's a lot of people that work 7 days a week. So I'm not saying that that's a lot. But I work 6 days a week on purpose because I know that if I take 2 days off, my momentum dwindles down. And like everything dwindles down. I had a mentor that used to tell me that we figured out exactly how much time it would take for me to recover from missing a day of the week out of 5 days. So we figured out, like, if I took off Friday, we figured out how long it would take for me to get back into my momentum that I had before. And we figured it out that it was 2 weeks. Now, I don't know exactly how we did that, but um, Gary Bishop, he was my coach for 9 months. I don't know how we did, but we were able to figure out exactly how long it took to get back into momentum. Pretty cool. So being consistent is very important. You have to know, okay, like if I take off a day, I take off 2 days, what am I losing? What happens? Like when you're consistent, your mind is like training, like it's ready to go. It's ready to in sales. It's ready to close. You know, that's why like when you come back from vacation, if you're an entrepreneur or you're in sales, you kind of feel what's it called, cold-footed. Is that what it's called? Light-footed, something like that. Where you just don't have that killer instinct because you haven't been in the game long enough to really, you're just not warmed up. There you go. Let's say that you're not warmed up. So being consistent is very important. Number 2 is knowing what works. If you know what works, you can 10x that. As soon as you figure out what works, you put that into your calendar and you say, okay, I'm going to do this every day and I'm going to do this much because if I do this much, I get this much. So you have results that are reliable and predictable. So then you have predictable results. So when you are consistent and you know what works, you have reliable and predictable results. This is one of the most important things that you can do is knowing what works and not doing anything that doesn't work or not spending much time on stuff that doesn't work. Like you really want to like 10x whatever works and then keep doing that until it stops working. That was other great advice I got from my mentor, Gary Bishop. Third thing, showing up. Now this goes along with being consistent, but this is actually showing up in your being. Like, you can show up. If you show up not pumped, or if you show up not on the ball, there's an impact to your performance. So you have to make sure that you show up in a way so that your predictable results and your reliable and your predictable results happen. Like if you show up as a dud at your job, anywhere, you're not going to get those predictable results that you have when you show up on fire. When you're on fire, your results happen. So, not saying that you won't have bad days, you definitely will have bad days. But, you want to be at like 90% where you're showing up in a great way, where the shit makes a difference. So this is very important. Who are you being while you show up? And then the last thing is, wow, it's like one of the most important things on this. I mean, they're all important. But when you end the day, you need to forgive yourself for whatever you did wrong or whatever you didn't do. Or whatever you did do that you didn't like, okay? You need to forgive yourself. And just say, okay, I'm done. The day is done. I'm moving on. Like, this is what I struggled with, and I still struggle with it to a degree. Giving yourself and saying, okay, this happened. All right, let's move on. Let's go hang out with friends. Let's go watch a movie, whatever. Let's go work out. You need to have these sort of things to detach yourself, end the day, forgive yourself, and move on. Move on from work, because you're not your work. But this is one of the most important things, because a lot of times we bring our past into the future, and we don't want to do that, especially at work, especially if you're in performance-based sales job or you're an entrepreneur. Like, you need to forgive yourself and let it go and move on, because your whole company depends on you. I have 2 employees that work for me right now, and shit happens all the time. Like, shipments don't go in the right way, and just little things. Like, sometimes our software F's up, and it sucks. But I have to move on. I know I have to move on because I need to keep my team productive, and I need to stay productive. So it's very important for you to forgive yourself and keep pushing forward. So anyways, these are the 4 things: being consistent, knowing what works, showing up, and then at the end of the day, forgive yourself. So if you guys have any questions, you'd like to know, more about this, write a comment, and we'll talk more. Also, I have a buying and selling course that if you're looking to get into entrepreneurship, this is a great course. Buying and selling medical products. I've been doing it for a year, and it's been amazing. So if you're interested in getting to that business, it's a very easy business. I show you exactly how to do it all. And, if you just apply all these 4 steps, you will be successful in this industry. All right, guys, have a great day.